a day like today, nice barrel to start the wave off, and then it's really coming down to that last maneuver and Griffin getting
99. Griffin doing exactly what he needs to do. Smart surfing by Griffin Colapinto.
Now Griffin here, he's like picking a wide one. I wonder if this thing's going to stay open. Like, oh yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he is. Griffin Colapinto in the barrel, on the barrel, and
These two, as we say, Griff on the offense.
Colapinto eases through that first car, steeper on the inside here, aims towards the lip, attacks the lip, gets the board right underneath his feet. One more time for Griffin, and plants that.
Go, more action here. Colapinto finds some room under priority. Overhead section with a ton of speed. The California digs in on the down carve. Back to the lip and crushes it. Hard off the bottom and hammers it shut. Colt lives Griffin wide open. Big sweeping off the bottom to set up that wrapping cutback. Colapinto lets the fin slide on that lean back. Throws it vertically. Absolutely crushing his points on this wave. Will carve it, and why not celebrate? Yeah.
Colapinto out the back, flies in off the top, almost looking for the two, but then readjusts, sets the rail, and does a big gouge in the face. Beautiful top turn, and then throws it right back up into the lip. How did he come down with that?
Very round and a good size set wave. Sets it up with the faded bottom turn, pumps up right as it's folding over, glides through it with ease, and he's going to get his best number.
Colapinto, here's a great looking meaty right-hander, and pulling in nice and deep, absolutely blasted out by a massive spin.
One more time, underneath it, just perfectly placed, but look at the spin. Unbelievable. Well, it's safe to say that he's going to turn the heat here. Part of that takeoff. He knew it was going to be a hard takeoff, and he paddled as hard as he possibly could to get and stay underneath.
Liam O'Brien. Colapinto with the advantage. 6-point ride and a 4.83. Here he goes again. Wave number 3 for Griff. Oh, throws the tail on the Mayhem. Eases through. A nice cut back into the whitewater. Has to skip over a rib there in the face, no problem. Slashes off the top. Power slash for Griffin Colapinto.
Top line competitors, when they have a little bit of a slip up at the start, it often comes unstuck in a spectacular way.
Heat leader, Griffin Colapinto, looking sharp on rail. Little variety there with a slidey layback. Coming through here, smashes it.
An opportunity to really make him pay for it. Great start, rides that tail, and absolutely hammers the end section.
Oh, he's open about that too, learning a lot, even with board selection, traveling well in the CT. Colapinto picking up a wave with some size. How was that? Smooth vertical whip over the foam. End section meets it with the rolling in now. Griffin Colapinto holding priority for a long time, finally swinging on the open face. Great start for Griff. Fading cutback on the open face, needs more for the finish. Channels all that speed towards the member, needs just a 277. Unbelievable down car from Griff. Sets up a nice blowtail in the end section, a big two-turn.
That work.
Well, he's up and riding. The young Californian from San Clemente. Off to a good start right here, up into the lip. A lot of spray on that one. Great flow so far from Colapinto. Airdrop into the barrel. Excellent positioning. Strider, how's this angle?
Oh, it looks like Friday Night Lights, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, all up in the lip. Bingo! One more. Christmas tree out the back. Raw, big frontside gouge down into it. Another big sweep. We're talking Griffin Colapinto time right now, baby. And it is looking good.
Oh,
what?
my.
Are you kidding me? Drops the tail into the bowl. What's he got? Deep in the tube, driving. Where is he? There he is. What's he going to do above the lip? What? Come on! Griffin Colapinto.
Knowing that there's a lot on the line for points on the WSL Final 5. He's missed out on it in 2 consecutive seasons by about 1 spot. This year's feeling a bit different. Great start, nice cool flow there. This is kind of where Yago went down, and he crushes that section. Already a positive performance from Griff. Nice backhand climb, fin ditch to show variety. Blasting the fins again, using that whitewater coping well. Big fan on the backside hack, so he's able to mix it up well. Blows the tail out in the hollow section. That was risky. Unreal transition. Maybe one more move. Backside blow tail reverse.
Surfers take off in the same zone. They like to get that speed up at the very beginning of the wave, so utilizing the entire wave.
As deep as you could get here from Colapinto. Important ride. A lot of energy in this one. Great pace. We'll stall for the barrel here. Won't be able to get it though. And a little bit off rhythm at the beginning of this one for Colapinto. Strider a bit off pace at the beginning.
Yeah, you know what? There was a little bit of a lip line that was crumbling, so he went for the off the top option. So now he's back into rhythm on this inside section. Big sweep off the top right there. Another one tail sliding around. He's going to whip into this inside barrel. Looks like he's loading up though. He looks like he wants something big off the end here. And a big frontside punt. Can he make it? No.
Rides left. Up and riding. The surfer from San Clemente. Great pace. Great snap right there, a lot of spray. You can see the way he's setting up on his board. Great attack, once again. Love the energy on this wave. Awesome stuff from Griffin up and over the section.
Oh, he surfed that section so well.
Another floater too, wow, he's just on pace for a big score right here. This might be the best lefty he's ever surfed at the Surf Ranch, and that's exactly what he needs.
Nailing it, rail to rail, look at this.
Once again, combination. And Griff stalling for the barrel here.
Let him hear it.
Comes out into the throat tail reverse.
Can he pull it? Can he hang on? He's trying.
Oh, he can't.
Is set. Welcome to the final. Griffin Colapinto taking on Italo Ferreira. 2 runs to decide a champion. And we'll have a brand new champion here at the Surf Ranch on the men's side. Griffin getting started. Down carve. Sets up the barrel. He wants a little bit more of this first section of the tube. Job well done. Off the lip, super silky smooth. He can just throw those fin ditches on demand. Cool little redirect, throwing down the variety. Back to big lip bashes there for Griff. Water going to the sky. Here comes that wrap, just turning all that power down to the bottom of the wave. Tube time, Griffin into daylight. Will throw the fins out, loses the finish.
And attacks this wave on the backhand. Opens up with a sweep, back into the corner for another push, and then goes vertical. Slams it off the top. Nice buckets out the back. Gonna load up for this one. Blows the tail out there. Nice. Again. Good rhythm. Beautiful pace so far. Here comes the tail again. There we go, floats over the whitewater, comes to this inside section, blows the tail out, gonna throw it around again right here. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Back up into that bowl. He's gonna go vertical again. He's gonna set up this inside corner, you guys.
Pulls right in, thank you, Waz. Real deep. Griff has a lot of weapons on the end section. That's been reliable. Quick Griffin going for the lead. Needs an 8.13. Carve to start. Nice tight carve again. Third move, snap to slide. Super smooth into the barrel. Automatic now after the last 2 days with that transition for Griff. Cool looking snap, belts it again, similar type of turn. Now he's heating up. Third dagger off the top, flowing through that fourth carve. Now he's found that magic rhythm, puts more into the tail drift. Hard carve to set up the barrel.
That was nuts.
Griffin looking calm. What has he got for a finish? Going for a nice frontside punt. He gets it. Griffin did have that practice of a rodeo earlier today when he had an extra wave. Maybe now's the time to use it.
Oh, please do. Pretty please.
Remember, they're tied on the lefts. Both have 8.7s. For a rodeo, you know, you look at commitment, how radical. We haven't seen one this year. And if you could bring that down in the final, that might be a reason to throw it into the 9s, depending on the overall performance. Griff, though, has got a solid pace.
Single rail all the way through that inside section. There it is. Go for it, kid.
He's setting it up on the windup. Rodeo flip. Colapinto gets tangled up. Thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
They leisurely stroll into this wave. Now he turns things up. Bottom turn, carve combo right there to start this wave. Perfect section to snap off of there for Griff. Another big slam up into the floater. Air dropping right, and he's back at it. Quick fade to start this wave off. Beautiful pocket to work with. Goes for the inverted grab rail, frontside reverse. Another fin ditch. Quick snap there. He comes around this section. That was kind of his first stepping stone to get him where he is right now in the yellow jersey, in the lead, ripping down the line here at Punta Rocas, flying. Total control and command of this wave until ice at top spot. Meanwhile, Griffin Colapinto flying down the line again, sees the ramp, a perfect.
Right behind him, Griffin Colapinto on a cleaner faced wave, carves through there. Looking good on his mayhem. Double pump bottom turn, a lot of spray, hacking all the way around. Colapinto weaving down the line, picking his spot. One more big hack for our defending champ. Griffin with a nice start in this quarterfinal. And getting loose in the tropics. Griffin Colapinto opened up with an 8.17. Here he is, wave number 2, floating through that section there. Gets caught up, but is able to bounce off the whitewater. That was a difficult section to negotiate. Finds his way into the open face, and now he's going to continue his assault down the line. Colapinto looking sharp, bringing speed, rail control, getting loose with the fins, variety of maneuvers. Again, double float to the finish, throws the tail, air reverse, no problem, exclamation point, finish.
Gonna work for you during each venue.
Let's see what Griffin Colapinto has for us right here. Long float to clear that section. Float with a little extension off of it. What a rail turn right there, showing a lot of rail control, variety. Little fakey move there. Rich country.
Very consistent.
Colapinto here. Lip glide to start. Another lip glide working his way down the line. Talking about the sections. A lot of sections in this wave. Forced the air. Here comes Griffin Colapinto. Bashes off the top. Projection out of that lip bash. Easy glide here. Nice snap. One more time to the lip. Great timing for the finish, Griffin Colapinto.
Thursday morning in South Africa, Corona Open. J-Bay picking up live action here. World number 2, Griff Colapinto, slicing on an outside section and smooth off the top, hard off the bottom. Griff again, right in the pocket, plugging away here. And a great way to kick things off for him. Down into this inside runner section. Griff still swinging the axe here and building up big points, you would be thinking so far. What's he got to finish? Hits it, gets a little slide, and again, just chuck it loads of spray in that morning lights.
Something, if he were to find a way to get into that event, you'd have to say he's one of the favorites.
Colapinto reversing out of the lip and recovering for a quick hit. So down to business, getting it back up. He's already got that 7 on the board. He's displacing some water down here. The turns look sharp. And that's a nice light touch from him.
The setup, he comes in, does a nice quick crack to set it up, identifies the stretching section, boosts, leaves the surface, grabs, and then just re-enters for a lip.
Here goes your heat leader. He's got a big margin.
Kelly wants to snake him.
Bang from him off the top and just gathers himself at the bottom, and again just fires up that spray.
Go for it.
And goes for another big air, lands that one on the roof. The crowd in full voice. Just
Griffin on the next one. Slightly bigger wave, maybe it's just the angle, but ultimately it's a beautiful J-Bay wall, and the rhythm that Griffin has is so intense, yet so easy to watch. Watch this compression off the bottom. You know, he's a little smaller in stature, but compresses that bottom turn, but he needed that
lip projection
gliding off that one, and Griff, big swooping cutback. Comes hard off the bottom, jams it off the top. Great flow as he comes down the line here. Griff just staying with this wave all the way through to the inside, setting up for something. Big finish. That little extended floater towards the end section. Griff just getting a little shampoo here, little cover up. You can still see the nose of his board, so the judges will show a little bit of restraint there. But I love these finishing turns where you've got to jump up on the lip. It's a little shimmy with the body, the upper body, the lower body. And then they...
The lower's right. Deep bottom turn, nice fade. Throws that whipping cut back to start. Wraps it on the second effort. Throws down a beautiful frontside rip in the pocket. And now shuts it down.
It's Griffin's score here. His maneuvers are done in the lip, right? This one here attacks the lip. Yeah, it was horizontal, but he needed to do that. And then, boom, in the lip again. That's not out in the face. And a finish move in the lip. Those are critical sections.
Time for Griffin to turn it up. Sets up that first hook. Solid so far. Second move off the lip. Patiently waiting for this section and hammers it. Out on their feet. Local boy rolls into his first turn. Twist and wrap on that first section. Belts it again in the pocket. Great transition for the vertical foam climb.